Your intro music was fire, fire emoji. You ever hit up the clubs in Miami?
Hey, it's Polly Prophet. Thanks, man. Nah, I don't really go to clubs. Nah, it's not my scene, but doesn't mean it's not cool. Like, you know, people go to the clubs, get drunk. It's just not really part of my lifestyle. I mean, you know, I have a personal trainer, comes here. Wow, this sun's crazy. I don't know if I can get out of focus so y'all can see it, but that sun's setting. It looks like photogenic as F. Just turning some lights on because the sun's going down, but yeah, club's not great, but we do have a nice sunset up here. So welcome to stream, everyone. Okay. Stock market rallied off the lows. You know, we had an unfilled gap on futures.
Your intro music was fire.
Oh, God.
Fire emoji. You ever hit up the clubs in Miami?
But I have to like fix this. We don't have that. Yeah, so Bitcoin didn't do anything today, as you can see. I mean, it rallied to almost $84,000, but fell just shy by $80. And is now pretty much exactly where it opened at last night when we were live. So spinning the wheels, right? The buyers tried, but they have accomplished nothing. Still below the 200 moving average. Not great. I mean, you're now threatening maybe making a lower close than yesterday. Are you kidding me? So yeah, the rally that we were talking about is not in crypto, but it is on the U.S. equities market. Okay, so bet one. Sorry, let me, what did you say? Finally caught a stream. Been a good minute. Well, thanks for being here, dude. Thanks for 2 super chat. Yeah, so sadly to say, no progress made in crypto. Still not looking great right now. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance though, my alert went off a couple times, you know, and see, there you go. It went off, but it is kind of crazy, okay? Despite this failed breakout of this, you know, you can see the sell wall right at 62.2%. Looks like you might close at it, but not above it, which when it was right at the highs last night. Can I discuss the fundamentals and potential of Bitcoin Satoshi Vision? Are you real, bro? When is the last time anyone's even talked about Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, the fork of Bitcoin Cash? Oh my God. Dude, there's no way. Like, I wish I could change the... You can't see the sun. It's setting right now. It's beautiful. There, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. Wow. If I just do this, you can really see it, but it's still blurred out. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about Bitcoin Satoshi Vision for the memes, but not a good future, probably. So Bitcoin dominance, though, you can't believe it. 24 minutes. If it stays the same or higher, it's going to be the highest daily candle close on Bitcoin dominance officially since the date of March 14th, 2021. So we're talking going for 4-year highs in, again, less than 30 minutes on this. Pretty insane. Yeah, and it was like that. Not even not like this is for real, you know. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, Bitcoin futures. Remember, an unfilled gap occurred. And what? Oh my God! Look how perfect. Look how perfect, chat. All right, you opened the day 82,485. You sold off. You rallied just to fill that gap, like the Jesus, that dotted line, this reddish you can see. That's it. Gap filled, and you rolled over. It closed near the open from yesterday, and now you're, you know, new day, kind of down a little bit, but wow. Gaps fill. That they do. So that was your hopium to smoke on, and you got all the hopium to smoke. It's over. Pretty weak. I mean, you thought, oh, we'll fill the gap and we'll run higher. Nope, that didn't happen. Not yet, anyway. Gosh dang, this market, man. Like, be positive. Okay. How am I going to be positive? So there you go. There's Bitcoin futures, Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin itself. Bitcoin on the 4 hour, you can see this channel here. They tried to recapture, but they failed so far. And you're just trading below that old demand line. So kind of blah there. All right. Ethereum, it's up 1%. I guess bear market over. Yeah, finally doing something favorable paired against Bitcoin. But unfortunately, just because you have one good day doesn't change the trend at all. So there you go, up 1%, 18.25. Still waiting on a 17.28 test. If they cannot successfully hold that level, well, you're doomed. You're straight doomed. So we're just hoping, hey man, maybe it's just lost from its high. It's lost 55, 56% of its value. Hey man, can we go on a relief rally? I don't know, man. If we were going to go on a relief rally, why is it not happening? Why does it keep failing? We looked at Ethereum and Bitcoin, paired against Bitcoin, for the memes. See, yeah, it's up 0.87% today. Remember what happened yesterday? What happened yesterday, chat? Literally yesterday. The lowest daily candle close on Ethereum paired against Bitcoin since May 21st, 2020. We're talking like pretty much 5-year lows. 4 years, 11-month lows on the close. The day before was the same thing. So it wasn't just yesterday, it was the day before, and then the day before again. So 3 days in a row of almost 5-year lows. And then today, finally, it's not red. They did it, man. Wyckoff distribution phase E is all caps for sure. So where you are right now, I don't really see support until at least 2 million sats, and that's just from May 2020. Below that, I mean, 1.7 to 1.6 million sats. Very bad, boys. Okay, Ethereum's, I don't even know how it's number 2. That just shows you how, that just proves how bad crypto is in general. Like, cryptocurrency. Number 2 is this. Okay, Binance Coins and Exchange. Okay. XRP, payment processor. All right, yeah. Then what?
Hi Mitch. To make us all feel less alone, let's post how much our portfolio has dumped in the last 3 months. I will start, $100K. Gun. I have only $10,000 left. That's my life savings. How about you? And chat, let's share losses. Cheers, bro. Cool face emoji.
Eric Trump, we didn't ape into Ethereum when you told us to, so we're okay, right? Doing fine, watching the market collapse because too many people like you got involved. I think we were fine before people like you got involved with this. So just, thanks, Eric. Thanks for being here. So Ethereum, forget about it. Ethereum is still down about 38%, 36% maybe, because today was up since Eric Trump tweeted. So that's we're tracking it daily. You don't want to lose 1728 or it's gonna get real bad. Why are there Mamatis clouds? I'm literally looking at Mamatis clouds above me right now. This is wild. I mean, the weather I'm seeing right now is so crazy. It's why I bought this place. Not even kidding. Like, you have sun setting, and then you have huge updrafts, and then lightning streaking across the sky in the north, and just Mamatis clouds. This is crazy.
J Dinks tipped $25. Can you look at floor/USD on daily? Kraken Exchange. M shapes from October 2023 can't tell if most recent action was another M shape or type 2 return. Triple bullish divergence on the daily? Won't matter if BTC doesn't play, but appreciate your analysis.
Mr. Dinks, JDX, thanks so much, dude. Yeah, we'll look at Flare Coin. First request maybe in years. Thank you, dude. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Just getting excited. Gosh, dang it, man.
JDinks tipped $25. Triple bullish divergence on the daily? Won't matter if BTC doesn't play, but appreciate your analysis.
I'm gonna have to get rid of the tip jar. This keeps up.
Casey_Anthony_babysitting tip $25. Can we take a look at Matt Damon coin? Crossed. Looks like 3 mini bull flags on the 4 hours, or should the tent come back out?
Casey, Anthony, thanks so much. We'll look at Crow Coin for sure. Sorry, we're just making the rounds. My bad. We're getting off track here. Let's look at XRP real quick. Down 2%. It was down worse. It was down over nearly 4% at the lows. Hit 202.7 cents. And we're just waiting on 190, 196 to be tested again. If we test that again, I don't think we're going to be as fortunate of Suns as we were March 10th and February 28th. So I'm getting just more and more concerned the closer we get to this level, because if it breaks, it's going to be real bad. How does total go lower? Oh, XRP gets murdered like H-bar. H-bar. One that was kind of held up with everything already losing all its value from the Trump pump, the election. H-bar had not, but now it's catching up. I mean, you're going for your lowest daily candle close since late November, and they're just holding the 16-cent support right now. Once that breaks, though, it's going to be such a quick and easy ride down, another 22%. So just buckle up, have your alert set up on H-bar. All right, below that 16-cent level. Yeah, so I would just gotta wonder, man, like, is 190 when it gets tested again, is it gonna hold up? That's a big question. Because the context is starting to get worse, right? The context equaling recent discernible events since successful back tests, recent discernible event, lower high than previous high, but also good run, but failed attempt to even test resistance, lack of demand. That's what's the concerning part. And that was like Bitcoin, what it was doing. They were starting to fail to see, I don't know, they did really short squeeze up to 99K again one more time. But yeah, weak context here, not looking good for XRP. Pray for Bitcoin, that's all you can do. Solana, they're holding it, dude. Yeah, can you believe it? They're still holding this crap. 2 days in a row of this. I don't even know what to make of it. It's crazy. Like, it's actually psychotic. Still though, I don't think the context is good right now, because every time that buyers, we already discussed this yesterday, every time buyers have captured or defended 125 or 130 to 135, you almost always had a rally. You did always have a rally to 155 minimum up to 160, okay? Every time. April 21st, look, July 30th, I'm sorry, July 3rd, excuse me, August 7th, August 25th, September 28th. Then it flipped to support even in November for the election. But this time, there was such a lack of demand from market participants that they could only push it to 147. That's the weakest rally you've had ever off this level, right? The weakest one. Oh yeah, we violate the level, that rally, you know, weakest one. So you're right back at the support where, unless Bitcoin pulls a hat trick and just starts running and it's random, Solana's in a lot of trouble. So you just pay attention, okay? Because they could defend it, man, right? I'm not acting like I know. Hold on, let me just, I'm not acting like I know. Okay, I'm not making a call here that Solana's going to 90. I'm not making a call here that Solana's going to hold 124.65, 123, and start rallying violently. All I'm telling you is we are at levels where you do want to be paying attention, because the consequences of what market participants do at this level is going to be significant, okay? Massive markdown, huge rally upside. I'm still having trouble seeing how we're gonna go higher due to the lack of demand, due to this very weak rally, the weakest rally we've ever seen at this level. And now we're just right back at it nonchalantly. Over the weekend you get there, are you kidding? And then today we had a relief rally on the index funds, gaps filled, right? Things, I mean, Nvidia was down 4%, but it rallied. It was only down 1% at the end of the day. Yeah, I get it, but you think with some liquidity re-entering the market, maybe just for the short term, Solana got nothing. Up 0.01% today. Same with yesterday. So it's like market participants are kind of like digesting this weakness at this level. And I was like, we're at a crossroads here. We're about to go to 90. We're about to run it back up to 147. And it's like I feel like I'm leaning more this not holding due to the weakness. But again, I'm not acting like I know, right? You shouldn't act like you know either, okay? Solana, looking very weak here. Everyone wants to have their alert set up around 122.50. You hear that beep, something real bad starting to happen, okay? Don't be surprised. All right, so BNB up 0.42%. You know, you got to the lowest price seen since March 14th, but then they rallied it. With 12 minutes to go. Still a lot of downside potential here. They might come up and test it again because that's BNB. The goons aren't going to let this thing go down immediately. That's CZ. It's an exchange, man. But I'll tell you what they are doing. They are certainly offloading all these scam coins that they have listed on their exchanges. If they own any of it, they're continuously dumping this trash, all that trash. And they might be, that's how they're propping up BNB, their own token right now. Because seeing what's happened to some of them in the past few days is really bad. Like, God, Neo coin down like, I think like, what was it, 45, 50% in less than 6 days. It's crazy. Some of these coins are getting completely murked. Oh, I love it, man. Storms are just developing everywhere around me. I've missed this. I've missed storm season so much, you don't even know. Where am I? I'm in South Florida, dude. South Florida. Still waiting for the sun to go down. Man, maybe we'll get some lightning in the background. That'd be really cool. It'd be the first lightning stream ever, kind of. Except my, the storm chase or whatever. That was different. Come on. Okay, so holding up BNB. But then Litecoin. How nasty is this? This is disgusting. But it's perfect. It's TA respect. It's the dream of all dreams, right? The greatest entry was here because of the bearish back test, the key level, the way the Bitcoin was looking with the Wyckoff distribution schematic. It didn't look good. So, all right, easy to manage risk. We don't know if it's going to actually play out. It did, this time, but they don't always play out. And it was pretty violent. And then you got the bearish back test of this key zone. It was old target one from the long trade setup, and then it rolled over again. And now you bear flagged for 2 weeks. And they're just a clean break, and look at this beautiful follow through you're getting. You're going for the lowest daily candle close since November 14th, the lowest close of 2025. Litecoin. And you're just waiting on 76.89, but when it's all said and done, you're probably going to be at 66 bucks, and that's okay. Not a big deal. It's just Litecoin. Look, man, you can use Litecoin the rest of your life. It doesn't need to be higher for you to utilize what it is, okay? All right, I'm just gonna transfer money P2P in pretty fast speed. Okay, that's Litecoin, that's what it does. It doesn't have to be at $400 a coin for you to use it. It could be at 10 bucks, 60 bucks, it's the same thing. So just forget about like what you think it needs to be valued at. It's valued at what it's at. And it's been range bound for years, man. Years. Okay? Trading at the same price it was trading at in 2018. Think about it. Trading lower than it was trading at in December 2017. March 2018, it's lower now than it was 7+ years ago. So you can't be surprised if we're back at 66 due to just the technical environment we're in. All right, great stuff. Great to see it. Mark it down. Keep it going. Target 3 is $66 and change for the short. That's the exit. That's the end of that. So, okay, Bitcoin Cash is at 1%. That's nice, but I'm telling you, you cannot want to own this asset. You are asking to lose a tremendous amount of money owning Bitcoin Cash below 308 given enough time, okay? Such a real level of support, resistance, not always, resistance, reversal, support before rally, and you are just now trading below it. Now, look, if the buyers come in and we recapture it, reconfirm it, oh, and then even something like this, oh my God, let's talk about a long setup, just like we got in September. But until that happens, you just gotta wait. Wait for this potential idea to happen, and then we could talk about longing. But until then, you just don't want to own Bitcoin Cash. Okay? That's okay. Yeah, I want to talk about NEO. It's on over 10% today. Look at this. What have they done to it? 41% from the high to the low in less than 6 days. I don't know any other altcoin that's really gotten brutalized like this. I don't really know why. There are other Chinese scam coins. Why is this one getting murked? I thought it would be, hey, so the dev talked crap about the Communist Chinese Party, and that's what's happening. You know, they're just offloading it. You just got to see the significance of what this candle close is going to bring us on this asset. You are legitimately, now it's closed, but 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go. You are going for the lowest daily candle close in the history of this asset's existence. That's what's on deck. All-time low close on NEO incoming. Wow. And Bitcoin's at, what, 82.5? That's pretty good. Different universe, for sure. Okay, so that's some crypto. We could just maybe knock out Flare Coin, I think was the first request. I mean, I get it, man. I get you. You're like, dude, it's an M shape, type 1, type 2. Yeah, for sure, maybe. Good God, you're just, you're just hanging on by a thread here. It's kind of a zone. 1, 2, and then 3. They're really trying, aren't they? Yeah, well, it's like an M shape, and this is the type 2 return, or it's the completion of another M shape. Yeah, it's like, okay, I get it. He's talking about this. This is why he requested it, which is great. See, that's beautiful M shape, type 1 reaction. That's very nice, man. That's like a Gartley for sure on the weekly, and now they're going for a weekly type 2 return. So yeah, I mean, lowest risk area you could ever dream of. You just better pray that some bids start coming into this market. I don't know how it takes off. I don't know how this can play out. But yeah, you were certainly at that lowest risk area ever with some harmonic framework criteria being met. Okay, for sure. You wouldn't want to own this below 1.2 cents. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, so it's like its own M shape coming in. It's already kind of deep. I think it's like a bat pattern here, like XA, B. No, it's a Gartley in itself. Another 886. It's like harmonicception. Already exceeded the pattern completion zone. That's wild. Okay, maybe. All I can tell you is, right, we don't act like we know if an asset's going to reverse at a level, even if the probability is higher. We just know you don't want to own it below 1.2 cents if you're going to take a shot on it, okay? That's your Flare Network token. This is an XRP thing, and that is it, right? That's the high end, right? 5 cents, 5.2. This is the low end of things. Yeah, so pretty good request. Can you believe it? Nice. Nice job, dude. JDinks wants, no, that was JDinks. That was for JDinks. Thank you, dude. Casey wants Crow. Crypto.com, Matt Damon. Fortune favors the scrubs, apparently. Crow, I can't remember exchange, but I guess on Crow. Chronos. Yeah, I mean, here's a chart I haven't worked on, but looks like Mordor outside right now. Love it. So you can clearly see, I mean, you're nearing some danger zones, like some major historical levels. There is one right here. Yeah, I mean, those are your 8 cents, 5 cents. Yeah, I mean, certainly there's an M shape below the 200 moving average. It's like a shark pattern, 100% shark. If anything, you're probably gonna want it to do this. You would want to see a discernible confirmation low, kind of like with Flarecoin. You want to see it, okay? Locally, you don't have it right now. I'm just not really interested in cryptos, okay? I mean, I gotta get structures. I gotta have the framework, and then I'll be a lot more interested in crypto. And you've seen when the structures develop, I get excited about crypto. We're talking about the space-time continuum. You're gonna wish we could go back here in 6 months, and here we are. That was in September. It's all over. What's a shark pattern? Shark pattern is a type of M-shape harmonic pattern where you have a slightly higher high on the C point. It's not even really valid. You need a 113 threshold there, but at 886 to 113. So you got a shark to a degree here, or they did kind of react it, but okay, well, let's get a type 2 return. And that would require something like this. That would be nice. Get a second test at 8.2 cents, maybe like a perfect back test. That'd be real nice. Seems like they were really, really playing with this 7.2 cent level too from January last year. A bunch of times maybe they back test that. That'd be a good entry. Right now it looks like you're concluding the reaction you got at the pattern completion zone of this kind of informal shark. Not quite a 1618, not quite a 113, but so it was close. Yeah, 8.2 to 7.2 cents is going to be your lowest risk areas to trade the harmonic. Okay, you're off that by about 17, 18%, all the way to 26%. So that means like your better entry is 17 to 25% below where the price is right now. So that means like probably wait. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go to the S&P 500 where, hey, we got a relief rally, right? We're going to do things. Up 0.67%, but here you go. Down 0.42% after hours. The issue with today is you filled a gap and rallied a little bit more. But they couldn't even test 565 yet. Right, that's probably going to be tested hopefully tomorrow. But if they can't break it, we're in a lot of trouble. Maybe, if we're lucky here, low, slightly lower. I think you'd go a little lower. The issue with this is like, okay, on the S&P 500, if you really want to see buyers recapture 565, because then there could be good upside. I mean, this thing could rally a little bit, $600 or at least 585. But when you're below 565, like Bitcoin Cash below 308. There's a lot of downside. On the S&P, below 565, there is a tremendous amount of downside. Or not tremendous, but a good amount of downside. 539, the swing low from September 5th, and then the stronger area would probably be 524. So you really want to see buyers recapture that in the coming days. But then they got to recapture the 200 some moving average. They got to, make a higher high than 576. There's a lot of work to be done. Today doesn't really change anything. There was no technical event today outside of they gapped down and then the gap filled, and that was literally it. And there it is. The daily candle has closed. NEO, the Chinese crypto, has officially made its lowest daily candle close in the history of its chart. It's kind of wild because I don't really see any other crypto doing that. There's 36 million, but the ones we have on our watch list that we monitor, I don't think any have done that today. Okay, at least the legacy ones that have been around that long, right? The ones that have been around since 2017, I don't think any made like all-time lows today like NEO did, so gross. Okay, so back to Bitcoin just to see the daily. Okay, it was not a lower close, but 2 candles, that's not really great. I mean, Market's just digesting the dump, and they're kind of saying, well, there's no one really coming in to save us. There's not much demand here. Looking left, there's nothing here. So maybe a more reasonable level is going to be like 78,181 support, right? A couple times now. February 28th, March 10th. Support. That'd be a better level to. I just don't know who's coming in to bid. Yeah, it's all random anyway. This is all coin flips. There's no edge. The only structure you have is a potential bullish butterfly that is incomplete. It's still a bearish wave structure, though, right? It's still incomplete. We're waiting on it to play out or get invalidated. The only way this wave structure gets invalidated is buyers somehow, some way take out the C point at 93K. I mean, that's the only way this gets invalid. It's still so valid until then. So I like the 1272 complete with the 1618 here. That's so beautiful. So I'm just, this is what happens, man. After runs like this, people take it for granted, and then it ends, and then you just go on these gut-wrenching, slow, drawn-out corrections. It takes a lot of time to resolve. So, hey, man, I hope we never get to 73.8, but hey, I kind of want to get there for risk management purposes. You can't manage your risk here. There's no inflection points. None, anywhere. It's either 78.1 or 73.8 or 92K. Those are the only inflection points that are even around you right now. So, meh. Okay, cool. Top of the hour, so that's why we're here. Ethereum, okay. Yesterday was the lowest daily candle close in 16 plus months today. They defended, and propped it up. That's great, man. I hope it holds. The music ended. It's crazy. Is this stream on? Are we good on everything? I haven't even asked y'all. Sorry, I haven't looked at. What the? Hold on a sec. Okay. Oh, that's wild. Sorry, just thanks for the 672 y'all. Some people still tuned in. Thank y'all so much for being here. You could be anywhere, but you're here, and I appreciate that a lot. Okay, like these market conditions, they never last like this. Eventually, something good will happen. It's just gonna take more time. But one thing I've learned is like good things always return to these markets, always. There just might need to be more blood next. So XRP, that was the lowest daily candle close since the 10th of March. Still probably waiting on 196 to 190 to see how the market participants react to that level. I mean, are they just absorbing the remaining demand at this level before the demand is completely absorbed and there's no more demand there and we break down violently? Or are they just going to prop it up? It's going to be a failed. Remember, this isn't valid, right? This is not a valid Head and Shoulders, but it is an argument, right? It is a valid idea until the right shoulder is eclipsed. So think about, in order for this mega momentum shifting structure, potential Head and Shoulders, potential, it would be confirmed if 196, 190 broke, okay, convincingly. Buyers would have to push this thing above $3 for this to be completely invalid. So that's a lot of work. I mean, think about buyers would have to push the price of XRP pretty much up it'd have to go up 44% for this structure to be invalid. That's gonna be tough. Okay, but it's not impossible. It could happen, man. I've seen Head and Shoulders that look so brilliant and perfect fail, and then they run to godlike new all-time highs. So it's not out of the realm of possibility it could hold. We're not here to try to make calls. We're just here identifying structures and discussing thresholds that give you validity to those structures, which again would be the neckline or invalidation. In order to confirm, okay, Remember, it took 45% from appreciation of value to invalidate this head and shoulders, potential head and shoulders. It would only take about 11% downside to confirm this head and shoulders. So you're closer to confirming the bearish pattern than you are to invalidate it by a lot. By like, what, 30-something%. Yikes. Okay. Nice. So we're just looking at, remember, daily closed and just doing an assessment. Solana, 2 days of nothing burger right at the end of your life. I mean, this is it. This 123, 125 level doesn't, I mean, if they break it, it's going to be a long way down. It's going to be violent. But hey, it's not over yet, right? We're not acting like we know. That would be absurd. We just know the implications of this level breaking or being defended could be really good. It's like this is the time to be paying attention to Solana because of where it is. Okay, so let's get back. The index funds, I didn't get through them for the daily closed Dow Jones. That's a really nice. That's a really nice development. Okay, think about what they did here. The July of 2024 peak candle closing wick. It was recaptured and then reconfirmed as support. And at the bottom, right, what did they do today? They reconfirmed the validity of the old resistance. It is now confirmed as support. And the kicker to this is a piercing line, potential piercing line reversal. There we go. This one's no controversy on this. Pierced through over 50% of the previous candle's body. I mean, that was like an 85 plus 90% piercing. So very real Japanese candlestick reversal happening at good context areas. So this is maybe, right, you got to get follow through in the coming days to confirm it. But this could very well be, this is like when stuff like this happens. And then you get XA, B, C, C to D wave, go to the 886 up here. So pay attention, Dow Jones, major development, major Japanese candlestick pattern at really good inflection points. You always want to identify Japanese candlestick patterns at inflection points. That's where they're the strongest. But we have spring back test of spring technical indicator going on too, which is very powerful. Now you are below the 200-day moving average, so you got to recapture that. But that's some very favorable price action at a key level. So let's monitor that. That's a technical development. Could manifest into higher prices in the coming days if there's follow through. Okay, so to confirm Japanese candlestick patterns, you always want the next candle, right? The pattern, two Japanese candlestick pattern, 1 and 2. The third candle, you want a higher close than this second candle's close. That confirms it with price action and follow through price action. So nice stuff here. That's really good. I hope it plays out, man. I want these markets to rip higher, okay? For everyone's sake. Here's your NASDAQ composite. Hit the lowest price intraday seen since what looks like September 11th. And all they did, it was bad, man. It was real bad. But then it rallied, and what'd they do? They filled an unfilled gap. Like we gapped down this morning, opened at 17K, got as low as 16.8, and then rallied all day for hours, the last few hours anyway of trading, and then just enough to fill the gap from Friday, and that's it. So that's not really like great. It's not like the Dow Jones really. You didn't hit any sort of inflection point. You have not created any sort of Japanese candlestick pattern. There's no spring, back test of spring situation there. Dow Jones is kind of where it's at. I'm talking about technical stuff. And this is not great. I mean, it could keep running, but it'd just be random. There's nothing here, okay? So, all right. More scaled in. Here's the QQQ technology. NASDAQ 100. Same situation, unfilled gap, they filled the gap, and that was it. You closed, actually, technically, lower than you did on Friday by 0.02%. I'm sorry, by 0.00%, but it closed lower than Friday's close by 2 pennies, which is almost nothing. That's crazy. So, yeah, maybe they start developing a dragon here, but you're still staring at hidden bearish divergence maybe. And my problem with the Qs is until the buyers are recapturing 45 for real, for real. Not like, oh, it's a joke, we're back below it, you know. That's nothing burger. Till we're recapturing that level, I have concerns, right? I don't know how good the QQQ is below 485. I mean, you're setting up, I still think 480 or 448 seems like a really good level to maybe start identifying Japanese candlesticks, maybe structures develop down there. Maybe that's where you start developing lesser time scale bullish divergence. 448. Yeah, you're in the middle of two major inflection points, right? 448 or 485. So it's not a great place for a swing trader either way, short or long. Shadow, y'all doing okay? Sorry, we've just kind of been going. I haven't really stopped. Okay, IWM. Russell 2000 ETF. Real nasty stuff, man. They gapped this thing down, opened at 197.74, and look at this. They took it to the lowest price seen since May of 2024. So we're talking virtually 11-month lows. And all they did was, you know, you got back inside this channel here. Really cool to see the demand line be kind of defended, but the issue is the horizontal line support resistance of 199 to 201. Very, very real level. All you did was go up and confirm it as resistance, at the same time filling the unfilled gap. So not great. I mean, you're just hoping that maybe XABC situation occurs in the coming week or two, and then we get a larger wave up. That's what it's looking like. This is the long wave down. Here's one short wave. You get, right, XA, A to B, then B to C. You're maybe on the B to C wave. It could extend lower, for sure. You end up, you know, low to high here. You haven't even seen a 1272. You saw probably a 113. So 1272 all the way to it's like a 113 all the way to a 1618, 188 could be the bottom threshold of this small wave. So and that would make sense, right? 188, that's a key level, key support from history, very real. So okay, small cap's not really looking hot. I mean, but yeah, maybe. See, one low, and then the second lower low, slightly lower low. It's like an X, A, B, C situation. C to D wave was really weak. Yeah, never even made it to deep retraces. So maybe you're working on a little of that. Okay, there's your index funds. Small caps would definitely suffer if we actually go into a recession, for sure. But big tech and risk-on assets would also get wrecked too. So, oh, the monthly candle close. You're right. We just had a monthly. Oh my God. Sorry, chat. Monthly candle close confirmed. Type in the chat. Freak out now. There it is. Lowest monthly candle close confirmed on Bitcoin since October of last year. There you go. New month. Pray for uproll. Not April, but uproll. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, that doesn't really, that's not great. Bearish engulfing candle has a confirmed follow-through candle. That's what you got right now. I mean, that's not particularly good. Big yikes. Okay, we're looking at the monthly on these. Oh my God, dude. Where's my other one? Yeah, here and here, like a double tap at major resistance. Yeah. So the lowest monthly candle close confirmed on Ethereum since officially October of 2023. So 16, 17 month lows on the close. That's brutal. That's 4 months in a row. In a 4-month period, Ethereum lost 56% of its value. Wow. Yeah, you do not want to lose 1728 because then 1420, and if you break 1420, well then you're going under. You're going to $1,000. So, yeah, man, this is bad. Ugly. XRP on the monthly, not great. This to me, I've seen candles like this. This is like a closing reversal candle. That's not a good candle. They pierce through the entire body, everything. That's like a Japanese candlestick reversal, and it could have very well been. I'm not kidding. This very well could have been confirmed now. That's not good. And the quarterly candle closed too. So the 3-month. Let's look at Bitcoin's 3-month real quick. 3-month, yeah. There it is. That's almost a tweezer top, and that's kind of scary. Okay. Almost tweezer top in there. What the? In the grand scheme of things, not a big deal, right? Oh yeah, like if we don't care about potential tweezers, nothing's going on, right? This huge impulse candle last quarter, it went up 74%, 90 days. Well, here you go, 91 days. I'm sorry, not 74. It went up 47%, about 50% higher than that at at the intra-month highs, inter-quarterly highs. So and then this past quarter, Bitcoin lost 11.59% of its value. So on close. Okay, Ethereum. Oh my God! Has anyone looked at the Ethereum quarterly chart? Good. That's the grossest candle. That's the second grossest candle in the history of Ethereum. April 2022, Ethereum lost 67% of its value in 3 months. And here, Ethereum's only lost 45% of its value in 3 months. So, ugly. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed on the close. That's brutal. Very, very brutal here. So, Ethereum, not great, man. Solana, disgusting. That's the worst thing you could ever dream of, chat. I don't see anything good about this at all. I mean, this looked like it. No, I wouldn't want to own it. Looking at the quarterly close, I would not want to own this crap. Lowest 3-month close since October 2023. Okay? Going back 16, 17 plus months now. Bearish engulfing candle. Complete and utter rejection. Not one time, but 2 times. Ugly. I mean, I'm telling you, below 123, it's death. I mean, it's an easy... On the quarterly, it's like... There's no support to like $40. Look, straight up, straight down. Straight up and straight down. I mean, that's it. So, like, the quarterly, I don't even want to look at this again. Very nasty on Solana. God. Yeah, big cap on. Cup with handle, cup with rejection. Yeah. I love adding a little bit of rejection to my cup of coffee, for sure. BNB's quarterly, pretty bad. I think that's lowest risk for short ever. I mean, my God. That's a pretty nasty candle, I think. Yeah, the way it pierces through the previous candle's wick and body at resistance just concerns me. Just you can see how much downside potential there is if this is the top, man. They've been trying to break this since April, for a whole year now. Been trying to break 691, and they have failed the whole time. Think about an entire year of buyers attempting to break an old all-time high from 2021 and failing. 365 days, they tried. Pretty ugly. Ugh, come on, man. Give me something like, just anything good? How about Dogecoin's quarterly? Oh my God. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but yeah, that's nasty. This quarter, it lost 47% of its value, but from the highest high, ended up losing 65% of its value. Bitcoin Cash quarterly, that's gross. That's right there. This quarterly candle close on Bitcoin Cash, bearish engulfing candle confirmed, lowest monthly candle close since October 2023. You can see the downside potential. It's vast, very massive downside potential. If we catch follow through at all on this, come on, man. Anything good? Litecoin. Nope, that's pretty ugly candles here. Pretty nasty rejection. Yeah, it's hard to trust in crypto right now, man. How the monthly close on Litecoin. Oh my God, what a beautiful. That's like a long-legged shooting doji star. That's disgusting. What a reversal. Yeah, wow. Litecoin down 35% from its open this past month. Lowest monthly candle close since October of last year. So, and support broken confirmed with the candle close. Wow, on a very significant time scale. Come on, man. Just pray new month, new price action. That's all we can hope for. Can y'all hear me? Is this thing on? Audio good? Almost a Marabuzu. Yeah, a little, almost. So I'm just reading some chat, man, because I haven't really been able to, because I try to get going on the analysis for you. Y'all got something to say while I'm looking? What's going on? Yeah, it goes distributed like Halloween candy at Mezzo. That's right, dude. Updrafts also being dished out by the weather gods. Like candy. What's up, Six, man? Oh, yeah, let's look at the Spider monthly close. Well, that's a confirmed bearish engulfing candle if I've ever seen one. But, you know, whatever. Bearish engulfing candle. This bearish engulfing candle began it. But we also had one that looked like this, right? Bearish engulfing candle September 2021. Then it was bullish engulfing, or just a bullish bamboozle. But then, yeah, engulfing, another bearish engulfing. Yeah, so, okay. Now look at this monthly. How's the quarterly on the S&P? Wow, we have a quarterly bearish engulfing candle confirmed. The last time we had a bearish engulfing candle on the Spider on the quarterly was January 2020, and whatever. The difference was we were at the mean of the trend, right? Like here it is, 2009, right? That's where this demand line began. So where the bearish engulfing candle was painted and closed was just at the demand line. The issue with the context is how far away we are from this average of the uptrend going on since 2009. In order to get back to an average, no one wants to hear this, you'd have to go down 38% to just see the demand line again. What the heck, man, have they done with the money printer? And then on the 3-month, no way. How is this happening? Here's a high. Here's the higher high. Are you starting to diverge, maybe? I hope not. I hope not, dude. RSI, certainly showing bearish divergence now. Overbought, too. The context, that's real bad, man. That's some nasty 3-month bearish divergence. Who knows how long it'll take to play out, though, right? This could take 6 months to 2 years to play out, but wow. Lowest relative strength reading on the quarterly on the SPY since January 2024. Wow, man. Isn't that a telling chart, right? I mean, they defended it. We were here watching circuit breakers go out, and we knew this demand line was here, and they were violating it intra-quarter, intra-month, but you can see where it closed, and then they even opened it lower April 2020, but that was it. 38% downside just to see that old, 15-year demand line. Good God. Okay, Dow Jones quarterly, how's it looking? Oh my God, dude. You can't tell me what they've done. That's so bad.
I am Jeff, tipped $25. LSIT on weekly and daily. It may look good.
Sure, we'll look at it. Thank you, bro. What did he say? What did Jensen? I am Jeff. Thank you for the 25. Lucid. We'll look at LCID. Much love. We have a big problem here on the quarterly Dow Jones. We have an undeniable textbook tweezer top reversal. We had it on the monthly, and it's still valid. They went up and they tested the tweezer top, but it was never violated at all, not even by a dollar. And now it's visible and confirmed on the quarterly. What the? And then look, we're talking about a demand line, just like the Spider. You have one, okay? In 2020, the same type of pullback to test it. Can you imagine what happens if quarterly bearish divergence matures in the coming year? A high on price. Here's the higher high on price of the tweezer top reversal with a technical bearish engulfing. You cover the previous candle's body. It's crazy to look at time scales like this because they're so slow and significant. You're really going to look back, and it might be a year to really see what happens here. But the downside potential in the Dow Jones, just to see the demand line again. We may never see the demand line again, okay? New paradigm, bro. Yeah. I mean, we'd have to go down 30% in value to see this demand. It would be straight down, right? Over time, 25 to 29% of value would be lost just to be testing that demand line back from 2009. That's just crazy. What the heck, man? How are we doing a quarterly tweezer top engulfing situation with maybe bearish divergence starting to develop? Man, that's kind of really bad vibes. I don't like that, man. Doesn't make me feel great. NASDAQ quarterly, let's look at it. Well, the thing about the NASDAQ is it's not like linear, it is curved, it's more parabolic because the growth has been so explosive compared to the SPDR and the Dow Jones. You can't plot a standard trend line because the demand was so great on this compared to those that you have to use the curved line tool. And it really did. You could go back to the 2020 streams. We had this plotted, and it hit it. I couldn't believe it actually held this level and rallied due to the fear that was going on at the time. But you're staring at a bearish engulfing candle. The last time we had a bearish engulfing candle on the 3-month on the NASDAQ was January 2022, and then we had an entire upcoming recession. We had a 10-month bear market after that bearish engulfing. It was less than 10 months, I guess. It was more like 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Yeah, 9 months of bear market. So yeah, just to revert to the mean of this curved line, it needs to lose another 16, 17% of its value, the NASDAQ, on the quarterly. And then you're staring at potential bearish divergence here. Good God. I don't even know what to say. Like, we're just looking at it, right? And now you got bearish divergence is so real on the 3-month on the RSI. This is great. Lowest RSI reading since October 2023 on the NASDAQ's 3-month. Wow. I mean, am I crazy here? Because I'm not trying to like paint fear. I'm just literally looking at the data that we just received over the last 3 months. Can't imagine. I mean, what? I would think like in this period to make this play out, what? China invades Taiwan. That would probably do it. That would take us to where we need to be. Some sort of insanely bad event, like global event needs to happen to probably get us down there fast. But you just got to wonder what's it going to be if it actually does play out, you know? The monthly on the NASDAQ, whatever, because it closed. Lowest monthly candle close confirmed since May of last year. So that's 11-month lows, and you can just see here, oh boy, look at that. The divergence just continues. That's the rule of 3. Kind of scary, right? Isn't it? We look at it 1, 2, 3. Triple bearish divergence in the monthly RSI, overbought every time. Lowest relative strength reading since October 2023 here. November 2023, excuse me. Wow, man. What the? Wouldn't it make sense if that all resolved with us just losing 16, 70% of our value just to hit this curved line again? I think that'd be fine. I don't think that would be weird at all. That wouldn't be bad. It would be bad for, like, you know, boomers because they're getting older and running out of time. Yeah, that would be bad for them. But, you know, for people with time, like, this probably be a good resolution to what a stupid run since the COVID lows. I mean, NASDAQ doubled in value in a couple years. So let's maybe pull it back. 14.5 seems like a good spot over the next year. But maybe it doesn't happen, right? Maybe this money printer go burr. This time's different, and then we're just going higher, 24K, like for no reason, right? Forget all the bearish divergence, forget all the technicals. We're just going higher. Okay, maybe that happens, but dude, I'm telling you, like wickage like this, like we saw in the Dow Jones, this right here, that is buyers for 3 months saying, nah, we can't do it. We're failing. Okay, mark it down. Let's find somewhere where there's going to be more market participants willing to bid because they're just done bidding. So, yeah, at least on the monthly, 15.7, at least. That'd be nice. But yeah, to fulfill a lot of good things, you'd probably want 14.5. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm trying to like go too deep. Russell 2000 monthly, that's the lowest monthly candle close since April of last year, so pretty much 1 year at lows. And here is a demand line kind of similar to the S&P and the Dow Jones, right? It's not curved, and it's very well respected outside of COVID, right? COVID was a different beast. I mean, that was, dude, the global economy shut down. So they took it to the 200-month moving average for the first time literally ever for the run. And then, you know, okay, 1 month out, remember it's not about the breakdown, it's about the follow through. Oh, bullish engulfing candle. Oh, okay. Rivaling all-time highs. And now you're just, you know, this back to the demand line again. Very close, 188, which is the next support anyway, horizontally speaking, locally, or closer in. So you can talk about a high on price, and then you got the exact same high on price. Oh my God, how are we looking at classic Class B bearish divergence on the monthly IWM? No way, man. And look, your first level of negative momentum was painted and confirmed at the close today since November of 2023. So you better hope that doesn't continue to build. This sucks, man. People are gonna be like, dude, you're so negative. I'm like, I don't want to be talking about this. I want good things to be happening technically. You can't get mad at me for just bringing up what's actually real, what reality is. Dang. Just hang out. Let's just have a party, you know. Let's have a party here and just relax and not have to worry about bearish divergence and all that crap. Gosh dang, man. Yeah, the M2 is growing. I know they're nearing all-time highs. Yep, very true. But you just got to wonder, like, when's that gonna correlate with valuations of assets going up? I just don't know. Sorry, I look at today the quarterly on the Dow Jones and I'm scared. Okay, tweezer top on a 3-month chart. That means 6 months buyers testing that same exact price and failing. The monthly is still valid, right? The monthly on the Dow Jones, let me just show you, it's still valid, okay? Right here, it was first identified at the close December, but then yes, they ran it up again to rival it, so the tweezer top is still very valid. They even tried again, but it was a lower high. That time they couldn't do it in February as they did it in January, and now you're rolling over. And so it's like this tweezer top was identified, tweezer top reversal is valid, and it's now catching follow through. It took a few months, but look, it's beautiful. Great. And now the quarterly is giving us the exact same reversal. That is, to me, makes me just want to buy some T-bonds. Doesn't make me want to go long on anything defensive or anything big tech. I'm just kind of worried. And good money was made last year, and it's like, yeah, I'm staring at bearish divergence. What the? Dude, I hope that just, forget it, man. You don't understand. Money printer gonna go burr. Forget your technicals. I hope so, man. I hope the technical bros, us technical bros, are BTFO, right? What we're identifying is just so bad. You know, well, in the short term on the daily, it looks like we can get a short-term rally here, but probably gonna, wherever it ends, it's gonna be a lower high than 45K. But we'll see, right? We'll see. Sorry, I haven't even been looking at the chart, but switch screens. I know, my bad, dude. Just talking about the tweezer top on the monthly and 3-month. Daily looks okay for short-term upside. If it catches fall through tomorrow, better not just collapse. Then we're screwed. There is no confirmation yet. Got to get some fall through. Okay, so there's a request, I think. It was Q&T, Sleeping Giant, oh boy. Well, that's not a formal request, sorry. LCID for I am Jeff.
Anonymous tipped $25. Can you look at film? Total wreckage.
You don't want to see it, dude. You don't want to see it, okay? Yeah, let's look at LCID first. And then we will look at File G. Any sort of grayscale trust of any scam coin, BTFO, blown out, wrecked. Yeah, Lucid, okay, had a structure and it played out and then just, right, the confirmation line, they couldn't break the confirmation line. Sorry. They could not break the confirmation line of the 3 rising valleys, therefore it was over. And now the asset trading below, that's the terrible. Okay, so failed 3 rising valleys, right? Because if you can't break the confirmation line, it never was a pattern. So now you got lower 2 highs that are lower than these highs. So you now have like distribution going on. Are you kidding me? And now you're just at like an all-time low $2 support. Yeah, nice and bullish Engulfing candidate up 4.3%, but the trend's really bad, and I'm not really sure I like this. Oh God, the trend's so bad. Look at that. I'm rising wedge. That was beautiful. Really bad trend here. So lower highs, lower lows forever, and most recent discernible event, the 2 lowest highs you've kind of ever seen. And now below 257, it's like automatically you wouldn't want to own it. Yeah, I get it. There's an M shape here. Okay, well, any confirmation? Nah. Trend good? Nah. So if you get back above 257, let's talk. Reconfirm it as support once, maybe even twice. Then we could talk about, you know, good things happening on Lucid again. But until then, I think it's like they're probably better assets to own. Let's see this, or just think about it. If we're in a situation where like the consumer is wrecked, we have tariffs going on now that are gonna, in the short term, certainly affect a lot of manufacturing companies like automobile. This is an automobile company, a motor vehicle company. The macro is really bad for this asset. The trend is very well established as bearish, lower highs, lower lows for a very long time. It doesn't make money ever. Okay, every quarter, negative EPS, negative EPS, negative EPS. So the macro conditions are not good at all for Lucid. Okay, they might have a good day today. Yeah, relief rally, bro. Relief, yeah. But I just have major concerns about the trend, the macro. Yeah, below 257, I'm not really interested. But maybe they recapture, reconfirm it, and then we'll talk about it after that, okay? So. What the heck, man? Okay, Bitcoin on the new day up $160. Type in the chat. Dude, new month, new quarter, new price action. Let's hope to God, for sure. Was there another request? Yeah, FLG. Oh my God, dude. You sure? You sure you want to look at this, man? Biology. Yeah. Yep. Looks like death. Okay, here's your FILG, the Grayscale Filecoin Trust. Is pretty much in line with spot price, where it's dead. I mean, it's at the lowest lows, and I think Filecoin Spot broke support, actually, believe it or not. So, what are you going to do here, right? Okay, anytime an asset hits support, that's great, man, but we have no forms of confirmation. We have no structure down here. You'd want to see structural developments occur. You're just now revisiting this level first time in a couple years. So you need a lot of work. A lot of work needs to be done here You see what like really happened down like lots of consolidation and higher lows came in. Like things started turning around on this asset. I know it's illiquid, dude, that example, but a lot of time went by from like December 2022 to September 2023, right? I mean, that's almost a year of it started becoming more favorable price action. Okay, like higher lows than this low, higher high than this high. What, the higher low than this low? All above supports, nice. I mean, you know, things, it took time. You're gonna need time if you wanna strategically mess with this, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm not interested in owning Filecoin it's not even Filecoin. You're buying a derivative of Filecoin. What a joke. I'm good, man. I'll have to pass on FileG. All the G's, dude. They're all stupid. Excuse me. No, I've not heard of that, dude. No, Vava. No, dude. You must be new here. What is it? Kokoro? That's a scam. So it might be up now, but it's a scam. Pierce, how are we doing that? What are we doing? Oh, let's look at the Mag 7s. Okay. Yeah, it was a pretty red day today. There are a couple up. Apple did well. Let's look at Tesla. We gotta look at Tesla's daily close. Okay. They filled the gap, right? They gapped it down, and then they rallied it, and we're trading below 259.95, 260. It's a big resistance support from history. So still nothing really structurally there yet, but we were talking about maybe we get lucky and get something like this. You know, get something where momentum gets recaptured by the buyers. There's indication of that. We don't have any indication that sellers have lost their footing of this asset. They've been in control, it seems like, for months now, a whole quarter. So let's look at this monthly close on Tesla. Lowest monthly candle close confirmed since October. That's really not that bad. It is bad, but still, compared to what we'll see on others, probably. But that dragon pattern, what a beautiful, like you were just trading the structure, the bullish dragon, hey, on the breakout, and it hit all the targets and ended. So the conclusion of a trade, as long as, you know, maybe buyers come in and we're making a higher low than 144, we're gonna be okay in the long run. But yeah, brutal couple months, man, brutal. 3-month quarterly. That's kind of a, not quite a bearish engulfing, not quite a dark cloud cover, not quite a bearish harami, kind of nothing burger candle, but lowest 3-month candle close since April of last year. So 1 year lows here on the quarter. It lost about 36% of its value in 3 months. Ugh. Okay, let's look at Amazon's monthly. Oh man, the monthly, they closed it right at 2020. Dude, think about it, man. You own Amazon. I know there's some dividends, right? But you own Amazon for 3.5+ years, and you haven't made anything. If you bought the top, you didn't made anything. Okay, God. But what a run it was on, right? Lowest monthly, they filled the gap, which is cool, kind of, pretty much. Filled the gap from October 2024. So let's hope that holds. Man, if they could hold that, that'd be great. I haven't seen negative momentum on the monthly since May of 2023, so that's probably starting to get overdue. The 3-month, that unfortunately is terrible. Anyone want to tell me what this is? Because, you know, I sometimes ask and people don't answer anymore, so I feel like I'm just talking to myself when I ask questions like this, but Good God, man. This is the quarterly, dude. 3-month candles. Wow. I mean, some people are answering, which is nice. Wow, I just hope, like, you know, anything's possible. It's going to up and down, up and down. It can go crazy, 220, man, in the next 3 months. But if it doesn't, if we don't get a candle close above 222, 223 in the next 3 months, man, this thing might be in a lot of trouble. I mean, just think about the situation here. You got a Japanese candlestick reversal, which we do have some answers that are correct. Rep 419. I believe he was the first one. Yeah, Rep. No. Trip on Magic. Very nice, dude. And some others got it. Yep. Bet 1, then 2. Thank you, dude, for answering correctly. Yeah, that's kind of it. Anyway, so the Dark Cloud cover confirmed today. Very, very scary looking candle. And the issue is just the fact that we made a high, higher high, and you got overbought, and just the triple bearish divergence. Man, I hope it never happens. I hope it never plays out. Just too significant, too slow of time scale. But that is a very real Japanese candlestick reversal. Look it up. I don't care if you believe me or not. It's real. That's the worst thing ever. Okay, Amazon might be in a lot of trouble. Dow Jones looks like it's in a lot of trouble too. Bro, I'm not looking at that scam coin, dude. It's a scam coin. I'm rating it right now, Vava. Here we go. Here, I'll do this on the big screen. Kokoroko coin, scam coin. That is my analysis. That is my final analysis. It is a scam. The people that developed it looked to enrich themselves so they could use you and me and everyone else as exit liquidity. That's it. It's a scam. No intrinsic value, doesn't do anything. It's nothing. It's fraud. That's what it is. Okay, Baba? So we're on the same page, so you understand. NVIDIA. That's disgusting. 3-month bearish engulfing candle, pretty much tweezer top. You have not seen negative momentum on the quarterly on NVIDIA since July of 2013. This is probably the most insane histogram I've ever seen in my entire life. I think yours too. That's kind of concerning, right? Overbought. That's bearish divergence out the yin-yang. Still overbought. Can you believe it? NVIDIA is still at 73.5. Okay, that's a very bad candle on the quarterly. Let's look at the monthly. Bearish, almost bearish engulfing, almost covered the previous candle, but gapped lower than previous close. So lowest monthly candle close confirmed on NVIDIA since April. So we have pretty much 1-year lows on NVIDIA. Okay. So you got $1 billion market cap. Halal. Well, we know you have no brain cells with halal in your name. Kidding me, dude? Yeah, enjoy your 7th century death cult. Get wrecked, dude. Completely destroyed. Death's full. Anyway. Microsoft, lowest monthly candle close since, dang, man. Lowest monthly candle close since October of 2023. Okay. Still more downside. I mean, you'd think probably 348 to 337 target here. Diverging, yeah. 3-month. Lowest quarterly candle close since July of 2023. You talking about bearish divergence? Look at that. I mean, that's diverging. Diverging on the oscillators, both of them. Bro, that just like, yeah, Brad, you had to go, man. It's like, some people just come in, their brain cells are just not there. And they're just like, I don't know, indoctrinated into a scam. And like, all their net worth of $5 is in that scam coin. And they're like, they can't hear. They're just walking NPCs. I must shill my scam coin. I must shill scam coin. I didn't hear anything you just said. Still shilling scam coin. Okay, so let's go to the monthly on Meta now. That did not have a good month. It's overdue, all right, for a pullback, but that's like a evening star last month, and this was the follow through candle. That was the lowest monthly candle close since, lowest monthly candle close since like, looks like, what is it doing? I'm getting hacked by Crococoin scammers since, I don't know, November, yeah. Oh my God, that's could be a shooting star depending on what kind of data we get this quarter, right? I mean, it's a potential Japanese candlestick reversal on Meta, but we don't know. It could just be a decision and they pump it higher. So really not as concerning as maybe like Nvidia or just the Dow Jones in general or Microsoft. This one's not as bad, but that's definitely potential shooting star reversal. If you get a lower candle close in the next 3 months below 576, you might be in a lot of trouble. Okay. Okay, let's go to the monthly on Google. Lowest monthly candle close since March. What is happening to my scroller? So weird. I'm using the TradingView app now. It's causing maybe a little more issues. Sorry, I'm just like reading a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of developments, man. Like, yeah, Block, I think it closed below the key support on the monthly and quarterly. God, man. So, not great. First level of negative momentum confirmed on Google's monthly since June of 2023. Yeah, I think if you break 149, you're done. Like, you're in a lot of trouble. Like a big technical breakdown. So 148, 150 is your big level. You do not want to mess around. And here's your quarterly. That is a confirmed bearish engulfing candle. When is the last time we saw a bearish engulfing candle on Google on the quarterly? I guess it was here. January 2020, but that was COVID. The money printer turned on, right? They printed 40% of all the world's circulating money supply in 18 months. That's what it turned into. So that's gross. That's one of your largest red candles ever. Google's down 18.3% in the past 3 months, man. These are not like they might randomly reverse, man, but technicals ain't got anything to do with it. Like, they're not showing you like bullish candles, bullish patterns, nothing like that. It's still like times to make money, times not to lose money. All right, now let's look at the final of the 7, the best probably right now. Apple. Unfortunately, in the monthly, bearish engulfing. Lowest monthly candle close confirmed on Apple since July of last year. See, it's pretty mild compared to the others. But if you lose this support at 216, it's not even visible on the monthly. That's the issue. Good God, it's not the next real support that's visible on the monthly chart is $197, $200. That's been back tested, but we're looking at 1, 2, 3 here. 3 month. almost a bearish engulfing candle. I mean, that's pretty much a reversal candle. It couldn't engulf the previous candle because it was weaker. It was weaker than that. It opened lower than the previous quarterly close. So, oof. Still don't like that. Lowest quarterly candle close since April. So 1 year lows on the close on Apple. My God, man. My God. It's kind of a dumpster fire. If we're talking technicals, not, hey man, look how high everything is. Everything's so good, right? But dumpster fire in terms of like Japanese candles, index funds, how far away we are from like the mean of the uptrend that was established in 2009, March 2009 when it bottomed. It's just not a good spot for this whole market. Look at Apple. You haven't seen negative momentum on the quarterly since October 2016. So, yeah, almost never you see it. Wow. So strong. Very strong. But is there value here? My God, no, there's no value. Looking at Apple, kidding. It's premium. Like, it can go up and there be no value. You're paying premium maybe for a reason. Money-making machine, one of the best, most efficient money-making machines in the history of human civilization. You're staring at it, one of them. And so that's why you pay premium, but value is good. I mean, look, this is the 10-month bear trend. You know, it goes from 180 to 125, and that was it, right? So that's probably all you get. You know, you get shorter-term downtrends, bigger long-term uptrends. So I'm just saying, like, in these long-term uptrends, you're not buying strategically right now. You're just hoping that the sell-off that's been ongoing will conclude and we will run, and you're still paying premium prices on these assets. Okay. I'm going to look at something like Nike, just on the monthly and quarterly, just for fun. Let's look at it. Nike just get wrecked. Oh my God, look at this. Lowest monthly candle close confirmed on Nike since December 2017. And the first month, 200-month moving average. This is the first time in Nike's history, chat, that Nike has closed below the 200-month simple moving average. In fact, there was never a period in history where Nike market participants even touched or tested the 200-month moving average. But here we are, not just tested, but broken and confirmed below. Bro, that's like Great Depression on Nike. Okay, go black and white. Go start reading the newspapers. It was terrible. And you got lower to go. Nothing here until like 50 bucks. You could try to say COVID crash low at 60. That's where you are right now. That doesn't hold. It's 50 bucks. Below that, there's nothing. Good God, like 18 bucks. How about the 3-month? Quarterly? Lowest 3-month candle close since October 2017. Support resistance broken on the 3-month. That is brutal, man. That is the worst. Yeah, what a day, man. I mean, like, how about things like Under Armour? That is the worst close. The lowest 3-month candle close on Under Armour since July 2010. We're talking. Are we literally talking about 15-year lows on the 3-month close today? It took out every single... Look, you've been consolidating since July 2022 here, but nah, something was different today on this close. Traders set it up lower than they had in the past 2 years. 3 years. Getting on 3 years. Close to 3 years now. And all this resistance has flipped to resistance. This is brutal, man. This is like real bad. Funny stuff out there, though, man. Like, how'd AMD's quarterly close go? All support broken, really. Shouldn't even be visible here. Some of these, excuse me. Yeah, dude, that's bad. I mean, where's the real support? Where's the support visible in the 3-month? I mean, you might say 91.70. We know that it's there on the daily, $100 to $90. But below that, there's literally nothing to like $63. So diverging, that's not great. Okay, God. How about Oracle? That's a shooting star last quarter. And this is the follow through candle confirming the validity of the shooting star. That is perfect. That's so bad. That means like, okay, see at 118 to 106 in time on Oracle. Dang, dude. How about stuff like American Airlines? Bearish engulfing candle on the 3-month. That was the lowest 3-month candle close confirmed since July of 2012. American Airlines. I've been owning American Airlines since 2012. Here we are 13 years later. Sorry, you've made no money. Oh, but my dividends. Okay, bro. Yeah, you got your dividends. Nice. 13-year round trip confirmed. You already round tripped. The problem is you round tripped 5 years ago, and here we are traders are settling up lower today than they settled up when the world economy was shut down. This is travel, bro. Like, this is like the hardest hit, right? No one can travel. How can you make money? How would the market interpret that? Crash it, but you're closing lower today than then. That is unfathomable. Delta Airlines, not as bad. Bearish engulfing candle almost. Lowest close since 2023. That's not too bad, but it is kind of like 1 and 2 here. Confirming, yeah, not great, not the worst. Pfizer, here's your 3-month on Pfizer. Lowest 3-month candle close since 2012. 2012, dude. Yeah, another 13-year lows on the close. It was last quarter and this quarter. I think it's got a lot lower to go. Like, there's just nothing technically really here, at least until 23.65. This is bad, very bad. Pfizer. Expedia, not too bad, man. But it does look like it could be over, right? I mean, this could be double tap, man bun double tap up here. Just looking at some of these, right, for fun, just having a good time. Look, man, we're just trying to have a good time. It is a time to evaluate things. Okay, the end of the month, the end of the quarter. Yeah, gold all-time highs. I know, I haven't even looked at it. I'm sorry, man. There's just so much going on, right? Oh. Okay, so we can keep going or just end it. I don't know. It's whatever these days. Here was XYL Azalea. Big on these things. Bearish divergence on the quarterly. Like, get ready. Get ready to dump, man. Back to $85 probably in time. These things are just cooked. Gartner Incorporated. That looks like a big old evening star. You know, that was confirmed.
Hey Mitch, been reading about J. Wells Wilder Jr., creator of the RSI. He created another indicator called DMI the same year, in the same book, for trend strength. I know you have respect for TA founding fathers, so wondered if you ever tried it early on.
No, I never tried the DMI. No. What would, is there like, how do you use it for risk management purposes? Nice though. I mean, it doesn't, and you could implement it into your situation. The ADX. We'll see here. What is the ADX DMI? 3-part indicator system, significant to evaluate the strength and direction of market trends. direction movement index comprises 3 lines, namely ADX, DI plus, and DI minus, typically represented in black, green, and red, respectively, in most software defaults. ADX line quantifies the strength of the trend, with higher values indicating a stronger trend. The plus direction indicator, DI plus, and minus direction indicator, DI minus, on the other hand, determine the current price direction. Interesting. I'll have to look into it more. Thank you, man. It's really cool. So, the Gartner looks done, right? Looks, maybe 334 could be tested again. They never, I think they could test it. Yeah, these things are just, look at PayPal. Good God. That is so bad. The quarterly, nasty, like tweezer top, bearish, engulfing candle, lowest quarterly candle close in a year. Yeah. Weak stuff, man. You figured this would be going way higher, but that's it. That's really bad. How about Chipotle? Chipotle, what a king, man. But bearishly engulfed on the quarter. Your target, if it just goes for a back test, like 38.76 on CMG. Baba, though, in another world, right? The old Gartley, highest quarterly candle close since July 2021 in its own world. Nothing big tech's doing anything like this. And you can see this was a value perceived asset.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Mitch. Great stream tonight. Appreciate it, man.
What's up, Jimmy, man? Thanks for the 886 contribution, dude. Thank you. That's the Jesus retrace contribution. Thank you. So isn't it crazy how Baba, the difference between Baba and like the likes of Microsoft or Google, right? They don't look good at all. But then this one looks like, it's setting up for 164, 168. That's target 3 of that trade setup posted in August. Okay. Very strong. Baba, Alibaba. It all started with the Gartley, the recapturing of 73.50, springback test, jumped across a creek. This is strong, man. You're just waiting for target 3. And I wouldn't be surprised with this kind of strength. We see $200+ in time. This was the stuff that you were like thinking, oh, maybe PayPal and Square would do this. No, they didn't do it. They already rolled over. So this is just beautiful. This one, when I'm dead and gone, I want this to be remembered. Okay, I want y'all to remember. This hadn't even. This is it's 2 targets of the 3, but there's higher to go. The trend reversed with this Gartley. Okay, so it's a greater context. M shape. It's not just a trade. It's a trend reverse. Wow. It is kind of like sobering to look at the difference between the big tech mega caps and then something like Baba. Baba Booey. That's right, EJ. Baba Booey's in the chat. Real relaxing. No, I have not seen that. Japan. What Japanese stocks, particularly, or is it just the index fund? Let's look at Microsoft on the monthly, chat. I don't think you want to see this, okay? Unless if you have kids in the room, you might want to shield their eyes from this micro strategy. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Could have been worse. I still think $178 and $200 would be a way better area to start identifying structures. It's actually up. It closed up on the month, 13% roughly. 3 months chart. It straight up almost made the highest quarterly candle close ever. That's how wild the past 3 months were. Dang, that is crazy. It almost closed higher than October's quarter. Alec, Microsoft doesn't look good, man. Not great. Okay, so not as bad as we could think here. All right, we're right on MicroStrategy. What about Coinbase? Coinbase. Oh my
Anonymous tipped $25. Great stream tonight.
What's up, Anonymous? Thanks so much, dude, for the 25. Sorry about the... Thank you, dude. Yeah, I mean, just a run-of-the-mill stream. I'm gonna have to get a new motherboard on my main PC, my supercomputer. I haven't changed out the motherboard in like 6+ years. It's hard to believe that thing has been just a truck. That's my old F-150, 250,000 miles on it. That's what I got in there. I mean, the motherboard's so old that the USBs are starting to fail in the back, and it cannot even, it can't even handle this new camera I got. It's just, you know, getting out about that time, but I don't have my boy down here to help me build it, so I just don't want to. Anyone in Miami that is trustworthy in this community that knows how to build PCs and they're like godlike at PC building, hit me up, DM me, because I might need to utilize your services. So I don't want to. Let me just call some random guy in Miami to come to my place and build a new PC, a new motherboard for me. Screw that. Yeah, man, it's just getting cooked. Oh, I know, dude. New motherboard's the absolute hardest, most difficult thing to do on a computer. Is, oh yeah, you gotta change out the motherboard? Forget it, dude. You gotta take off the cooler, right? The coolant of the CPU, the processor. I don't even know, man. I might have to get a new CPU, too. 40 traveler, oh my God! Up in the chat! Leroy Jenkins. Thank you, dude. Wow.
Ford Traveler tipped $100. For risk management W/DMI, I found at times an otherwise good trade setup that ends up failing was clearly still bearish, or more work to be done, on DMI. Anyway, thanks for the daily education. Without the streams, I would not have pivoted to TA from DeFi BS.
DeFi BS? Yeah, you picked the right. I would take traditional technical analysis all day over anything crypto, like anything. Like, we're here, like, yeah, we pay respect to Bitcoin. We love Bitcoin, we know what it is. Ticker's always up there. We're always looking at the chart, but crypto is 99.9% scam, beanie babies. They're jokes, dude. And hey, when we try to apply traditional technical analysis, we understand we're applying it to an untraditional asset class. And so, like, in that regard, put a little asterisk by traditional technical analysis then, right? Because you're applying it to a market where it was never research studied at all. So, but hey, we've seen some success, but man, when the momentum is in the hands of the sellers, yeah, maybe that DMI might come in handy, right? Because you think, oh, it looks like we might find, the sellers look exhausted, but then Bitcoin breaks down again, then they just, the bottom falls out. And it's like, well, they're at support, like, you know, the biggest scams, right? The newest scams, like they're hitting these supports, DYDX, and they just collapse. Like they were, the trade setups were perfect in September through November. Beautiful. I mean, I can't even believe how perfect it was. But then they get back down, you know, to these levels, and they just collapse. It's like, wow. Well, all-time lows. Yeah, thanks, dude. Oh, gosh dang it, man. Hold on. Just turn it off. I'm just gonna... Anyway, yeah, so here's Coinbase quarterly. Lowest quarterly candle close since July of 2023. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed. Brutal, right? Like, what are they doing? No way to win on Coinbase. Quarterly here, that was the monthly. Lowest monthly candle close confirmed since January. So over 52-week lows on the close. I'll tell you, man, they're going to probably go test 150 at least one or two more times. If they don't hold that, you're doomed. Remember, there was a beautiful Wyckoff accumulation through rising valleys, accumulation signatures down here. It was so good, and one time, now two times, right? I mean, it kind of ran its course, right? The composite operator, he accumulated, he had a buying campaign, and he made his money, and it's like maybe over. Look at the demand line breaks. Oh, that's so brutal here. Look what they've done recently. Okay, broke support, then rallied 205, what was once resistance, support, resistance. They flipped it to resistance. I mean, that's like the worst price action you could ever dream of. I love the fall through off that. That's beautiful. So I think 150 tested again. If they don't hold it, it's a long way down to 114 and $83. Wow. Ugly stuff. All right, so I didn't look at gold, and I should have, because gold killed it, man. Like, hype in the chat for gold. All-time highs yesterday, the day before. All-time highs today. It's only been 4 hours. Highest monthly candle close in human history. Not even close, man. Last month up 9.29%. Quarterly candle close, insane. Highest quarterly candle close ever. Wow. You know what it was in 3 months? Up 19% in 3 months. Couple with Hendo, man. Well, we've already achieved the 100% measure move, stalled out for 3 months, and gone. 3,200 is 3,225 is the 2618, 3618 is 4,000. I don't even think about it. That's insane. Hype in the chat for gold, killing it, unstoppable. You cannot stop gold, man. Not right now. Animal spirits all up in gold and starting to get into silver. Remember the monthly here. Highest monthly candle close confirmed on silver since 2012. Remember we're talking about assets like Under Armour and Nike, or whatever. Under Armour making 13-year lows, and then you got precious metals like silver making 13-year highs. Bullish engulfing candle. Rising 3 methods still, that bullish continuation pattern still going, man. And up against this huge level, 3450, they break it, 3750. That's like kind of target one of this mega multi-year uptrend or multi-year M shape. Then $50 on deck, all-time highs when it's all said and done. This could take another 1.5 years though, so just understand. But silver looking real good with gold. Wow. Okay, plenty of things to look at. You look everywhere. But I've been live now 2 hours. Long stream now. Long stream. Had a hardcore workout today. Just benching, well over 200 pounds, repping it. My body's just wrecked, man. Okay. It's a big day for the markets, at least with the closes, but man, some of these, and just the way they closed today was just not great if you care, And I don't see how things improve for a lot of these assets. Like, how does Nike and Under Armour and Gap, these retail stores, how do they who starts buying them now? I can't even believe Nike. Have you ever seen a 200 simple moving average on the 3-month was never even touched before, and Nike not just touched it but broke it and closed below it. I mean, that's the worst thing that's ever happened to Nike. It just was confirmed hours ago at the closing bell. Wild, man. Too much light pollution. You can see planets, like Mars for sure, Venus. You can see them. You can see Jupiter sometimes. You have to have the app. Like, you don't know. What are you looking at? Well, you get this. There's a really cool app I use called, it is called, hold on. Where is it? Dang. It's called Skyview Lite. And it just shows you, it just shows you where all the stars are. It's really cool. It'll show it, and then it'll just be like, okay, here's, you're looking at, there's the, what is this? Some lady, this Virgo, the Virgo constellation's right there. Are there any planets around here right now? Yeah, there's Mars is right above me, straight ahead, straight above me. You know, it's really cool. When the planets were aligning, that's when I downloaded it, because I wanted to see like where they were at. Really cool. You should. I recommend people download that app. It's awesome. Great app to teach kids. Yeah, for sure. Tesla Mars. Well, what's the point of going to Mars if you know, the leader of the free world has gone full on authoritarian, has a multi-trillion-dollar slush fund that finances itself using taxpayer money to destroy Western civilization from within. No point in going to Mars then. It's all stupid. So, bigger fish to fry right now. Got to get, you know, a constitutional republic back in the hands of the people, and then we'll worry about Mars. Okay, so. But, you know, some people are just so crazy, they don't even understand it. When's the next tornado chase? Next time we maybe get a high-risk day. It's probably going to be May. I mean, April, you go out there, and the storms just don't have the juice. Storms in April, even late April, they just, you can just tell the, like, that's what I learned last year, the weakness they had compared to what existed in May. Man, there's something about it. Paris still hanging in there? Yeah, sure. Anything, it's all about the levels, right? If it holds the level, it starts running fine, but if it starts rolling over and testing it again, it might not be fine, you know? Misanthropic. Oh, misanthropic. It's like misandry. Thank you. Well, anyway, I'm just here hanging out for a minute before I leave, but okay. All right, not much chat engagement, no questions. So it's kind of like, if I'm here, we looked at a bunch. How many charts did I look at today? I looked at like countless charts, like crap loads of charts. So it's just okay. I did the work. So now I'm just chilling with y'all, and if there's no more comments, then it's like, I guess I'm done. Bitcoin lowest monthly candle close since October. No support till 73.8. It's just how it is. Incomplete butterfly. Still waiting for 73.8 to complete that butterfly. What's up, Matt? Thank you, dude. Glad you got value out of it. Nameless, I'm not concerned about upsetting anyone, okay? It's the whole point of being crowdsourced by y'all. I can say what I want when I want to say it. I got no sponsors being like, bro, you can't say that. We're canceling your contract. Like, you know, that's the whole point, man. I work for y'all. Next collab with Scott. I'm not sure. I got to hit him up in the next couple weeks, probably. I'd imagine. All right, well, chat, it's been great to see y'all. Good times, as always, but gonna get some dinner, gonna relax, take a load off, recover, and then we're gonna do it all again tomorrow. So I really appreciate y'all coming out. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. It was a huge $100 contribution from 40 Traveler. Thank you so much, dude, for that. I'll just be back. Till next time. Respect to you.